Well, hello Malaysians, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much. And in today's video, I would like to respond to an opposition member to the question of whether the opposition MP should declare their asset. Now, the Bersih chairman has asked the question to the opposition members that when are you going to declare your assets? According to him, only most of the PKR members have done so. And that means that many other politicians in the government are not doing so because, in a sense, we don't have a law that requires them to do so. Now, the opposition member who responded had mentioned that no problem for the opposition to declare the asset once they are in government. Now, the fact that that opposition member was once in government and didn't declare the asset, perhaps, is another story lah. Now, the other response is also from the same party that claims to be more religious than other people. Said that, well, it's not nice in Islam for you to declare your asset. Number one, you are going to create jealousy among others because of your wealth, and also you're going to create some security issues because people then know that you have a lot of wealth or a lot of money or a lot of property, things like that. And finally, the same opposition member from the same party also said that it seems that the Bersih chairperson and Bersih itself seems to be leaning towards more towards the government side of the perspective. Now, I would like to respond, give my own response to the three concerns. And one is this idea that only when you are in the government then you declare your assets. Secondly, is a security and a jealousy issue. And thirdly, that is Bersih more leaning towards the government in a lot of issues. Now, I'll answer the last question first, which is the easy one. You can just go and roll back to look at the Bersih chaps when he was criticizing the government in the early or in the first year of the government in power, and especially giving D minus to not B minus, a D minus to the Prime Minister. Now, I had given my response saying that Bersih don't know what the heck they're talking about in terms of governing a country. All they know is that they want to do this and that, but they have no idea how politics work in a coalition politic or a mixed party politic. Coalition politics one thing, mixed party politics another thing, and if you hold power as much as Tun Dr. Mahathir, it's also another thing. You cannot switch on and off something just like that. And I have many times mentioned that Bersih either being ignorant or being unfair to the government. In many respects, I think Bersih is a bully to the government because the government cannot explain all the things, all the quid pro quo or all the promises to other parties that they have to make in order to make some changes. This is also, you can also look at Rafizi Ramli's YouTube, in which he says Anwar Ibrahim pening because he has to listen to this UMNO and the GPS and then give what they want in order to get some change and into the government. It's not being weak, it's just that it's the reality of politics. So to the accusation that the Bersih is for the government, I think you can just scroll the news and you can make up your mind to say whether the Bersih people is pro-government or not. I can tell you that they are more or less a bully to the government. But in this particular case, I agree with the chairperson that the opposition member should also give the asset declaration. Now, for the second point about why opposition members should not give, or any member of parliament should not give or declare the asset due to security, and also the so-called Islamic idea of displaying your wealth is not something good and creating jealousies of others. Now, both of these aspect is actually not there in human nature. Now, I mean, I still do drive around with my wife, looking at different houses, simply because we just like to drive around and look at how the Malays live, especially not the non-Malays. So we have seen small houses, medium-sized houses, big houses, mansion houses. All this is clearly on display. Now, this is human nature. In human nature, you have more income and also say salary and things like that. Therefore, you tend to have more, or tend to have something bigger or something more, much better. For instance, from a modest car to a very expensive car. The reason may be just to create an identity or stature. Of course, that is something not really good, but it is done. Or to get a better car. If you own a small MPV, you want a bigger one like the Velfire, that is also something. If you have come into a better income, then obviously this will change your lifestyle in having this bigger car, and also your family increasing and you want a bigger house, and you are also earning money and much better income than before, then your lifestyle will change, and your lifestyle will change, and people can see it. You can see the different houses. You don't have to look at their bank account, and you could already guess. Now, in terms of creating jealousy, well, there is no intention to outdo the other people. So I don't think the idea of jealousy comes into play, because, well, this is your life, and you are living it the best that you can, and as comfortable as you want. So if somebody is jealous, that's their problem. It's not the person who has wealth is the problem. So now, those who have wealth and feel a certain security risk, they will also take precaution, because they know that the robbers are looking at them. The robbers are not looking at the small houses; they're looking at the big houses. So obviously, they will equip that with CCTVs and security guards coming in, or things like that, and it will be stupid for them not to think of this aspect of being wealthy. When you were not wealthy, then there's no problem. Okay, but when you have wealth, yeah, it gives you some comfort, but it also poses some danger. But the idea of displaying it or not displaying it is beyond question, because your lifestyle have changed, and you do it because of your own reasons, and you shouldn't question those reasons. But then you take all the precautions and be as modest as you can, and so there is no reason why the idea of asset declaration should be related to any of this. Now, if the opposition member says that, if you do that, then you are threatening your security and also displaying it frivolously and causing jealousies, then what about all the other people who are not working for the government and not receiving tax ringgit for their salaries? They are displaying, and are you going to say that these people are arrogant, or they are displaying wantonly, and also that they are not afraid of their security, because they have the wealth being clearly open to everyone to see? So this argument makes no sense to me. It shouldn't hold water in that regard. Now, the third response, which says that, well, we will declare our asset, the MPs in the opposition, once they are in power. Now, why did he say that? Oh, does that mean that if the MP and his party won the election and become the government, then they are working for the people? Are you not working for the people? Are you not receiving tax dollars or tax ringgit from the people? Did your money come from some zakat money somewhere? Did your money come from some company somewhere? No, it comes from the coffers of the government. So for me, whether we have a rule, whether we have a law that says the MP must declare their asset, things like that, as long as you are receiving government funds as your salary or income or allowance or whatever you want to call it, then you are working for the people. And the rule about working for the people is that there must be accountability. The people wants accountability. And so, if you do not declare your asset, then how do we know that you are accountable? Of course, you can always argue that you have all this great asset and wealth before you became MP, then show it. What is the problem? What is the problem? People will not think worse of you if you have a lot of wealth and then become an MP. Nobody is going to hold it against you if they know that the wealth came before you became the MP. But if the overmuch or over wealth comes after you become MP, then there may be some questions. So the argument that only when you become a government, your political party, then you will declare your asset. But as I said, these people who say that, and they did become government once, and we don't see that happening. So I do not know what happened to the law that says that all those who getting funds from the people's tax money should declare their asset. It applies only now to civil servant, and I was a civil servant in the sense that I was a lecturer, and I had to declare my asset. So this is a requirement if you are working in the government, in the sense that accountability must be shown to the people, because the people are the ones paying the taxes and the money come from them, and the sources of income from oil or petrol or whatever from the country's ground wealth and things like that comes in the name of trust from the people, and should be for the people also. So that is where I think that all MPs, regardless whether they are opposition and members of the government, should declare their asset, so that the people can know how to measure their trust with this MP. I mean, if there's nothing to hide, then why is there such fears? Okay, so with this argument that says that it will cause jealousy and threaten security, and only when you are working, you are becoming a government, these are all unacceptable reasons for not declaring your asset. So with that, I would like to end by saying that we Malaysians should trust only those politicians who have declared their asset, whether they are in government or whether they are in opposition. Thank you.